I'm done with the blaming. I'm done with like try to blame the women and this and that. It's time to us to take responsibility. Think about this. What we're talking about right now is just one of a different aspects of a paradigm of what it means to be a high value man. But go ask a woman. Think about this. As a man, we don't even know how to operate as a high value man. We don't even know how to do it. So, and then we go to our women, our sisters, and they don't even know how to identify a high value man. Think about that. So here we are as men, and we can't even lead ourselves because maybe we didn't have a strong father figure, or maybe the father figure was absent. So think about the woman. She doesn't understand what a high value man is either. And so what she must fall into is society's frame of a high value man. And if it's superficial, that's why sometimes women can't trust men, because they don't even understand what it is. Go to Miami, go to New York, go to Los Angeles, speak to any woman between the age of 20 to 29 and ask her, what does a high value man look like on the outside, on the inside? And most have no idea. Most girls think that just a man that earns a lot of money, but not even that spends a lot of money, is high value. So we have a lot of the problems that we have. But it's not the women's fault. It's us. Well, first of all, it's the fathers, but hey, we can't fix that, but we can fix ourselves, and we can work on ourselves so we can work on the next generation and become strong leaders in ourselves, that we can become strong leaders with our women. Women, whether, whatever it's people are trying to do, I believe in social equality, right? Girls can go out there, make their own money, do all that stuff. But when it comes to masculine and feminine energy, you cannot equalize it. And if you try to equalize masculine and feminine energy, it won't be polarizing. And that's where a lot of ladies are unhappy. A lot of very masculine-driven women are not happy, and they're not finding suitable men because they're not compatible. You see, opposites attract. A very masculine man will be attracted to a very feminine woman. And what we do is we try to bring social equality into a romantic equality in a relationship, and it doesn't last. Polarization is needed. It's needed in society. And one of the things about feminine energy is that a woman wants to feel comfortable following a man that she trusts and is intimate with. The problem is there's not enough trustworthy young men that are on their purpose, that hold high integrity, good character, and have trust with themselves for that woman to feel trust to follow him. And what men do, like I said, going back to this idea of validation, is they try to validate or overcompensate by showing off their money or their status to try to attract women. But then again, they can't keep the women because the women don't feel comfortable around them anyways, because naturally women are meant to follow. That's feminine energy. So when you're a man and you can't even lead yourself, how can you lead a woman? How can you lead a family? How can you do this when you can't lead yourself? So stop blaming women, stop blaming Instagram, and look yourself in the mirror. Look myself in the mirror. I'm not talking at you. I'm talking with you as a brother here, that it's time for us to step up, for us to lead ourselves as men, so that the women can feel comfortable being around us. It's time for us as men to get out there and start to heal this masculine energy. That we don't put the validation on the outside world, that we put the validation from within in our creator. And when you allow yourself to do that, what happens is you won't be fazed by the outside world. You won't give a shit about Instagram, or you won't give a shit about nothing. And you become what we like to say, high value man. But most importantly, what Frank Sinatra said, you do it your way. That is a very attractive energy as a man. When you live life on your terms, not caring about what anybody else does. But it's so easy to get sucked into that, to culture, when you're especially attached to Instagram. So as a man, as I start to close out here, we have to stop putting validation in the amount of women that we conquer, the women in our rotation, or all that. I truly believe that's toxic. And I'm the first to admit I used to talk about that. But that's not what masculinity is about. It has nothing to do, by the way, with a woman. Masculine energy has everything to do with you looking yourself in the mirror and understanding your true essence and core, and being so steadfast and strong in who you are as a man that when you are intercepted by a very feminine woman, she's easily drawn and just wants to surrender herself in love into your arms because she trusts you, she feels for you, and I love that idea. But it starts here first.